Hello, Arca, my boy. How's it been? How's it been?
Been good.
Okay. Today's podcast is about Godzilla. I'm pretty sure we both know who Godzilla is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in case you guys that's watching this podcast don't know, Godzilla is a giant laser lizard that should be our god. We should serve him. Jesus is not real. Godzilla is real. Damn, I'm gonna be...
A bunch of Karens about to slam you on the head, bro.
A lot of Christians gonna slam me on the head. Forgive me, please. Okay, Arca. Today. Okay, I want to talk about Godzilla. What is the first Godzilla movie you saw?
What about me, man?
What is the first Godzilla movie you saw?
What?
What?
I just heard.
What is the first Godzilla movie you saw?
I think it was the 2014 one.
The first Godzilla movie I saw was in 1998. I know, I'm an abomination. I used to love that one. I used to prefer that one. Instead of the more traditional Godzilla, which is weird. I know, I'm a weird kid.
It's CGI. And understandable.
No. I prefer that because it looked more like a dinosaur. And back then I was a huge dinosaur fan. So yeah, I kind of prefer it because it looks a lot more like dinosaur. And also, that he eats fish. And there's a funny joke. That's a lot of fish. Okay, let's talk about each Godzilla movie, okay? So what do you know about the 1954 Godzilla movie? Yo, man. God damn it. It's not 1954, that's 1970 something, right? Yorka. What can you do? God damn it. I'm gonna stop being annoying.
Your mic is breaking.
What? What do you know about the 1954 Godzilla?
What?
Wait, What do you know about the original Gojira?
Well, about the first.
1954.
He's basically a representation of the bombings, and he got killed by the American destroyer. He's also a big fat
Ballsack. A big fat ballsack.
He's not that fat, but still, he's kind of chubby.
Yeah, he's kind of chubby. Okay, I'm gonna describe in detail, okay? Hope you can hear me fine. Can you?
Jet engine.
Okay, Godzilla 1954 is actually happened on a dream of, I don't know who the director is, but the director basically dreamed of a giant lizard coming out of the sea. By the way, this dream happened while he was on an airplane from Indonesia to Japan because they were planning to make an Indonesian Japanese release movie. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but that is kind of cool. That is kind of cool, actually. Is it cool, my boy?
Yes.
Okay, so basically the movie it's pretty wild. The concepts are wild. Godzilla's head was supposed to be a mushroom cloud with weird thin neck. And Godzilla was originally supposed to be brownish red. And also, one of the concept arts revealed that Godzilla could have scales like fish-like scales. Imagine how creepy would that be.
I mean, the big looking fish.
Also, I believe one of the concepts are supposed to be his skin looking like Manila skin, which is disgusting, a disgrace. Fuck the one who made that concept. The crocodile skin is just better. The crocodile. But by the way, also you notice that the skin of Godzilla is resembling the what? The Godzilla's skin resembles the what the marks of the bird marks of the I don't know English, guys. I suck at English. The marks of the radiation.
I gotta go for a second.
Okay, for a second, guys. He gone, guys. He gone. Oh no. Okay, so basically, just a quick recap. I'm just gonna tell you some few things while Arka's gone. Do you know that Godzilla is oh, do you know Gojirasaurus is a real existing dinosaur? Gojirasaurus, not Godzillasaurus, not the giant T-Rex from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, but Gojirasaurus is actually real. I ain't shitting you. It is actually real. Also, do you know that Godzilla is big? And also, do you know Shin Godzilla's hips looks like two giant ball sacks? And also, guys, here's a quick reminder. Join the Extremer God server. Just go to a random Extremer God video and then you will find a server link in the description. Trust me, it's a fun one. And also, please subscribe to Arka. Because Arka is a... Oh, okay, he's back, guys. He's back. Finally, I can stop talking some nonsense. Okay, Arka. So, the burn marks of the nuclear... The burn marks, the radiation, nuclear radiation thingy, exposed by the nuclear radiation from the Bikini Atoll bomb testing. Yeah, actually resembles it very much. That's what's scary about it. And Godzilla is a representation of nature taking its toll on humanity. So basically, it's just Earth making a giant creature that just destroys humanity because the damage that humanity has done. Wow. Imagine if Earth does it now. They would definitely make a bigger monster, a deadlier monster. Jesus Christ. I guess that's where Shin Godzilla came from. Yo, Ark, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, here's another fun fact. Do you know that they reshoot a lot of things for the American release of Godzilla 1954? They added an American protagonist, which is disgusting. Disgusting. I don't know, my English is kind of shit, actually. If people know I'm talking, my English kind of shit. Okay, let's talk about Godzilla Raids again. Okay.
But it seriously sounds like your mouth is a jet engine.
Okay, Arka, Godzilla Raids again. What do you know about Godzilla Raids again?
Seriously, it sounds like a jet engine trying to speak words.
What do you know about Godzilla Raids again?
Yes, that's all I know. Just the word.
Wait, what do you know about Godzilla Raids again? What do you know about Godzilla Raids again? Amen. You there? Guys, he gone, guys. He pisses himself. What?
He do be fighting Anguirus, though.
Yeah. Godzilla 1954 was regarded as a controversial release. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Why? Because the original Godzilla 1954 was a classic. It was scary, dark, and depressing, and the sequel is just basically proto Showa Godzilla. Godzilla just being wonky and the plot kinda is shitty compared to the original. And also, he got a fucking enemy to fight. So, yeah. It's a controversial release because it's so drastically different. A lot of people hated it. But these days, we just regard it as a classic to the sequel of Godzilla 1954. But back then, people kind of hated it because... do you know the feeling of... I don't know, some classic media, media. That's what's a classic media? Do you know? A classic media that regarded as cult classic.
Kind of.
Do you know what a classic media record? Okay, Dracula. You know the film Dracula?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
The old Dracula.
Yes.
The original. I don't know what's the title of the original Dracula movie, but imagine if the creators and the one who watched that movie saw Hotel Transylvania. That's the feel.
Oh.
Imagine what would they say.
That'll be really weird.
I know, it would be a really weird encounter. It was fun while it lasted. Again, it was fun while it lasted. Godzilla rates again is a proper fun while it lasted. A lot of people are describing it as a fun movie instead of a dark, depressing movie. I saw Godzilla 1954 online and I was crying a lot for some reason. Guys, please tell me why am I crying a lot? Am I pussy?
Like serious crime or your...
No, like serious
fake
crying. Not fake crying, like serious crying. I don't know why I was crying. I think it's not normal. I don't know why it's crying. Why am I crying? But I have this feel that, God damn it. I think I cried because I feel the feel of the people in the movie, but that's kind of bad example because I don't know if other people can feel the feel of the characters inside the movie. But apparently I did. I have this bond. I have this kind of bond with Serizawa. I cried legit when he died. But again, it was sad while it lasted. Godzilla rates again is okay. We haven't rated Godzilla for Godzilla 1954. What would you rate it?
10.
Okay, I would rate Godzilla 1954 a 10 too. A 10 out of 10, of course. Godzilla rates again. I will give it a solid 6.
I give it a 7.
Okay. Now, King Kong versus Godzilla. This is the first of many superhero Godzilla movie. I actually just finished watching it because it's near the release. Because there's gonna be Godzilla vs Monkey this March, I believe. Godzilla vs Monkey this March. So I decided I want to watch King Kong vs Godzilla. I want to find some pirate website that allows you to watch King Kong vs Godzilla, and I do admit it's basically a superhero movie. It's basically Ultraman, just without Ultraman. Ultraman is Godzilla, and the monsters are the Ultraman is King Kong, and the Godzilla is the monsters. I don't know how you portrayed it though. I think that's how. Anyways, the movie is kind of entertaining. The vegetable scene, got the King Kong shoving a tree up Godzilla's mouth, is iconic. I seen that. I laughed. I laughed till I cried. But honestly, what interests me the most with this movie is how stupid can it get. It's kind of stupid, but it is a Godzilla movie in the 1960s, 70s. So what do you think, Arca? Yo, Arca. Monkey. Okay. Oh, okay. I want to ask you this seriously. What do you think about the King Kong vs. Godzilla? I need a serious answer.
Yeah, to be honest, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie, in my opinion.
It has this really bright aesthetic that actually feels fitting for Godzilla vs. King Kong in that era, at least. These days we got edgy and we need ship and giant flying snakes to be happy. So yeah. And also, by the way, did you notice in the trailer, Kong is basically Thor?
Yes, he is Thor.
And do you know
Big
that the
monkey
axe
Thor.
is made out of Godzilla's dorsal plates?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the shape of it is basically the dorsal plates from the 2014. Maybe he found it after getting blasted by Genshin Mushi. Maybe.
Maybe Godzilla can shed his skin.
Maybe King Kong is never mind, I'm not gonna say that because it's gonna be disrespectful to the monkey, the team monkey. Okay. Honestly, if this movie would have gotten a little bit more serious with its plot and wouldn't get a cliffhanger ending. By the way, it's a cliffhanger. If you think about it, it's a cliffhanger. Why Godzilla can swim and Kong can't? Godzilla could have just dived down there and then Kong gave up and then decided to retreat and Godzilla would just swim under the ocean. Does that make sense?
It's
It's a cliffhanger ending if you think about it. It's cliffhanger if you think about it, right? Right?
pretty much.
Okay, what would you rate it? I would rate it a solid 7.
I'd give it a 7 as well.
Yeah, it's deserving of a 7. What's the next movie? I believe it's Godzilla vs. Mothra. We're not doing it in chronological order, but I believe it is Godzilla vs. Mothra. Let me open my Google Chrome. By the way,
Google Chrome.
do you know that
What?
originally in Shin Godzilla, I'm gonna talk about it in the Shin Godzilla section. That's gonna be here still for a while. Godzilla movie in chronological order. Movies in order. A lot of people are searching this apparently. We love our Godzilla movies.
Very good.
Deadpool would be happy. Okay.
Isn't happy as it you'll break the fourth wall or
I would think Deadpool would be happy like breaking fourth wall talking to us. I'm currently the Bayformers Pandora Corp podcast is uploading.
oh.
Okay. After Godzilla Raids Again, after King Kong vs. Godzilla, yep, it's Mothra vs. Godzilla, or Godzilla vs. The Thing, if you're an American. Jesus Christ. Okay, Godzilla vs. The Thing. What is your opinion on it? First opinion. What's your first opinion when you ever heard something about Godzilla vs. Mothra, or Mothra vs. Godzilla? Yo.
Bro, you should play games with that mic, it'll be incredible.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think when you first saw Mothra vs. Godzilla? Sir? God damn it, answer me, you bitch.
Big egg.
Okay, seriously. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Egg.
Okay, let's talk about this movie. It pretty much got Godzilla finding a big egg in the middle of the... Is it desert? I believe so. I haven't watched it, but I've watched some reviews on it. Some in-depth reviews.
Is it over on an island?
Is it on an island? I don't know. I think it is on an island. Well, basically, Godzilla It's pretty hilarious in that movie. I do admit Godzilla's pretty hilarious. All the scenes that I saw on YouTube for this, I have been researching. Guys, that's why there is no podcast episode in a while after the Spider-Man one. I've been researching for this podcast. Okay, shut the fuck up. Godzilla's pretty hilarious. His movement is just basically the actor half-assing everything. But still, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Wait, I gotta go. I gotta go for a sec. Okay. We're back. Okay. Godzilla vs. Mothra is pretty hilarious. From all the scenes I've watched, Godzilla vs. Mothra is hilarious. Basically, Godzilla getting webbed. Okay. What would you rate it? I haven't watched the movie, but through all the reviews, I can make a picture or a movie in my mind. What would it be? Wait.
Oh, okay.
I'm back. Okay. I would give it a solid 5. What would you give it? Yo. Marco, what would you give it?
Hello.
What would you give it? Godzilla vs. Mothra. Mothra physique Godzilla. 7.
7 or 8.
Okay.
Maybe 8. I'll give it an 8.
Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster. Okay. Basically, a princess disappeared, actually. There's really a princess disappeared and then the arrival of the prophet something, I don't know. I forgot what it's called, prophet something. I watched it after I watched King of the Monsters. And apparently they warned the return of Godzilla.
But I can't hear your
Okay, so
voice cutting out.
The prophet something warns the humans that Godzilla is returning. And also Ghidorah was there apparently. Yo.
Ghidorah, cool.
Okay. I watched this and you know what? It's actually good. I would say this is better than 2014. Yeah. Ishiro Honda, you did a better. You did a better job than.
I would agree in some point.
Apparently, let me go to IMDb for a second. Oh, apparently it's rated 6.6 stars. Let's see what 2014 is rated. 6.4. Ha ha ha! I knew it. I also don't get Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. It's so forgettable. We just confuses Godzilla vs. Megaguirus and Godzilla 2000 as the same movie. So yeah, funny, nice.
Funny.
Okay, basically, an alien came to Earth. And there's a princess that disappeared. I don't know. I'm not really interested with the princess plot. The princess disappeared, and then the arrival of these prophet something, and they warned humans Godzilla will return, and then Rodan and then the space monster King Ghidorah came, and then they fight, grow and team up, and then the funniest anime battle occurred. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. What would you give it?
8.5.
Fuck you. Okay. Invasion of Astro Monsters. Invasion of Astro Monsters. So yeah, I've watched this like before King of the Monsters, I think. So these Zillions, the aliens with the stupid design, arrive to Earth and seek to quote unquote borrow Godzilla and Rodan save their planet from Monster Zero. Of course, they agree because they know Monster Zero is a threat, and Godzilla vs. Rodan actually was the ones, two of the three that beaten King Ghidorah in the last movie, so they borrowed them. And then, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what happened next. And then they have a space fight. Yeah, you know how that went. The iconic dance. I would give it a solid, it's so iconic, so I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Every iconic Godzilla movie is gonna get a 10 out of 10, for sure. Dance, motherfucker. Yo. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I am listening.
Wait.
Very patient.
Wait. What will you rate it? What will you rate it? Seriously.
Creation of Astro Monsters?
Yeah. I rate it 10 out of 10 because it has the dance thing, and of course, no one can forget the dance.
I rated 8.5.
Okay, good. Ibra, Horror of the Deep. Haven't watched this, so I'm gonna read the IMDb synopsis. A young man steals a boat to find his brother, but he and his shipmates become shipwrecked on a mysterious island inhabited by giant monsters. Wow, I love the grammar there. And a slumbering Godzilla. A giant monsters. Okay, honestly, this is Ibra Horror of the Deep.
Yankee with no bird.
I believe this movie is just Godzilla slapping a lobster, right?
Monster with a big.
Because a lot of people have been saying.
Big one claw.
A lot of people have been saying that. And I have this one Godzilla descriptor that I won't disclose. And Godzilla is, people describe it as just Godzilla slapping a lobster. So yeah, Son of Godzilla. We don't need to talk about this one. Okay, Destroy All Monsters. Basically Final Wars, but worse. Hey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
I watched this because after I watched Final Wars, I decided, okay, a lot of people have been saying this thing is so similar to Destroy All Monsters, so I'm gonna watch Destroy All Monsters and see how similar it is. And you know what? It's really similar. Yeah. Okay, have you seen Final Wars?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So, remember, the plot is aliens taking control of Earth's monsters and begin to destroy human race. Destroy human race. Right? And Godzilla is the only sane one. Actually, and here the plot in Destroy All Monsters is female aliens take control of Earth's monster, begin using them to destroy the human race. That sounds very similar. And also the Gotangos in this movie.
Go what?
The Gotango. The ship that looks like a drill. I believe the Gotango in this movie. I think so. The ship looks like a Gotango, so I'm just gonna assume that's a Gotango. Like, why would I not assume it's a Gotango? It looks so fucking similar, man. Okay, I give this movie a solid 7. This was entertaining. Very entertaining, and King Ghidorah's death is one of the best deaths in the series so far. What would you rate it? You've seen Final Wars, so basically it's not that different. It's just alternative options.
8 for me.
Okay, cool. All monsters attack. A bullet schoolboy dreams of having trouble traveling to Monster Island, where he befriends Godzilla's son, who is also having bullet troubles. All monsters attack the title is foolish. Why? Because it's basically bully attack kid. So yeah, I will give it a 3. The IMDb rated this 3.9. Wow, so sad. It's a 3 for me. It's so sadly bad. The title is just stupid and the plot is just stupid. Hell, I could even give it a 0. But this movie is entertaining to watch. Also cringed hard on this movie. Okay, so what's your opinion? What is the score that you're gonna give this movie? Bitch, answer me.
7.
Okay, Godzilla vs. Dora. Most interesting show movie for sure. From Earth's from Earth's pollution, a new monster is spawned. Hedorah, the smog monster, destroys Japan and fights Godzilla while spewing his poisonous gas to further damage. I'm reading the IMDb now because I haven't watched this. But of course, I'm not gonna argue it's a 10 because Godzilla flies in this movie. It's a 10 for me. I wouldn't even say another word. It's a 10. And apparently there's an animation too. Okay, what would you rate it? Hello? God damn it.
Bro, stop with that.
Okay. Godzilla vs. Hedorah, what will you rate it? Godzilla flies, so I'm gonna rate it a solid 10. Okay, Godzilla vs. Gigan. Gigan, the first one to actually make Godzilla bleed. Godzilla vs. Gigan. Apparently, I've watched this movie because after I watched Final Wars, I have this love for Gigan. So I decided to watch as many Gigan movies that I can possibly find. So Godzilla vs. Gigan, an interesting movie with an interesting plot. I recommend watching this movie because it's actually pretty fun. Because you can actually know what Godzilla and Angus is saying. Yeah, you might be arguing that they are using Japanese, but where in the website that I watched this, they are using English subtitles to translate it. So that's fun, right? Basically, for you guys that doesn't know this plot, basically cockroach aliens invade Earth and taken control of Ghidorah and the other one, Gigan.
That's a no quote for you. Cockroach aliens invade Earth.
Yeah.
March 2021.
What? Cockroach aliens, Jesus Christ. Okay, and they use the Godzilla Land Tower to, I don't know what they're doing. I wasn't paying attention what they're doing, but probably some evil shit because I was watching this when I was like 9. Shut up.
We almost when we were that age, we almost don't pay attention to anything in movies unless it's actually exciting.
Yeah, this movie is exciting. I'm 9 when I watched this. So yeah, they use the tower to do some evil shit. And the tower is actually pretty dope and pretty scary at the same time. And also, Gigan is basically berserk. He's cool in this movie. So yeah, I give this movie a solid 8 because it's so enjoyable watching it. I never actually taken my eye off this movie when I watched it because it was so interesting and compelling for me at that age actually. But if I watch it now, I'll definitely skip 10 seconds every 10 seconds. What would you rate it? I give it 8 because it's interesting.
7.5.
Okay. Ultraman vs. Megalon. Okay, I've watched this movie because, of course, Gigan. And I have to say, Ultraman vs. Megalon is interesting. An interesting movie nonetheless. And also, if you pay attention in the truck scene, there is...
The what?
If you pay attention, there's this scene where these dudes in the truck are in a truck, and in the truck behind them is a dirty poster for a children's movie, right? A dirty poster
Yeah.
with hips. Disgusting.
What?
With nudity.
Bruh.
I know. I believe they forgot to take it off. To take it off. So yeah, that just stays in the movie. So basically, basically this movie, I just can't get that picture out of my mind for some reason. God. So basically, Seatopia sends Megalon to destroy the world, to destroy the the land area of Earth and make it ocean. And Godzilla and Ultraman is here to save Earth, so they defeat him. But Gigan is there. So yeah, I give this movie a solid 10 because Godzilla did a solid drop kick there. That's so good. Okay, I'll give it a 10. What would you give it?
Best drop kick.
What
Is it
would you...
possible to give 11?
No. Oh, you can actually. Let's make it out of 11. Like make 11 rares. Let's make it 11 if the movie is very good.
I can give it 11.
Okay. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Ape-like aliens, monkey-like aliens, built a robotic Godzilla to destroy Japan, and the true Godzilla may not be powerful enough to destroy it. What kind of accent was
But
it?
turns out he is.
Yeah. Never watched this movie, but I've watched Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Alright, wait, Mechagodzilla.
Godzilla.
7 or 8?
I'll give it a 7 because I heard a lot of people been saying this movie is just Japan giving a mecha their Mechanicon to their Godzilla. So basically the movie is just it's just Mecha Godzilla, pew pew laser, mew mew pew pew, rainbow laser. So yeah, Terror of Mechagodzilla. I've actually watched this movie, and I do admit it's pretty interesting for what it's given. Godzilla rescues an alien. Wait, what? What the fuck did I just say? Godzilla can come to rescue these. And then an alien race. I don't know what they called it in the movie. So they just reconstruct Mechagodzilla for some fucking reason.
Pee-pee poo-poos.
For some reason they want to destroy Earth's cities. Earth's countries and cities. And this bad guy imposter scientist gives them another weapon. Titanosaurus. Wait, I gotta go for a second. Okay, I'm here. Titanosaurus, aka Godzilla's bitch. Funny, right? Godzilla's bitch.
The long looking fish thing?
Yeah, that one. The one that is gonna be a giant mosasaur in Singular Point.
Oh, that thing.
Okay, so
what did it have powers? I forgot. The dinosaur.
I don't remember him having powers. This movie is just centered on Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. Like Titanosaurus was like last second throw in the movie, and just like I want to fuck the city. I want to fuck the city. Okay, I will give it a solid 6.
Yeah.
What? Repeat.
I'll give it 6.
Okay. Okay, 1985, The Return of Godzilla. 30 years after the original Monsters Rampage, a new Godzilla... What? A new Godzilla emerges and attacks Japan. I never watched this, so I'm reading the IMDb right now. So, I heard that he tripped into a volcano. And his heart got shocked. He died for a second. Yo, you there?
Did he? Did he die or just have a heart attack?
He has a heart attack, I think, and then just came back to life for some reason. Also, the design is kind of cringy. To be honest, the design is basically Showa Godzilla on a Michael Bay film. I'm just kidding. It's basically a Showa Godzilla that is basically shoved into the MCU. Okay, never watched this before, but I heard good things about it, so I'm surely gonna give 7 because I've never watched this, so I'm gonna give it a 7. It's pretty historical too because it kicks off the best Godzilla continuity.
Continuity.
What? Repeat.
Continuity.
What? Repeat. Seriously, repeat.
Continuity.
Heisei.
Hello.
Salutations.
Okay, what would you give it?
Eight.
This is where the movies get to 100 minutes long, and sci-fi is basically in every single thing, every single movie. Oh no, not every single movie, but most are sci-fi. So, yeah, most are sci-fi. Seriously, most are sci-fi. Okay, Godzilla vs. Biolante. I have not watched this. I've never found this movie. I never find this movie interesting in the first place. Basically, so I'm reading it right now. Desolate by the loss of his daughter. Okay, I've heard that this professor is lost. His daughter just died, and he wants to create this mutation, I believe, to revive his daughter. I think. Oh no. So the professor kind of. I believe I heard that the professor uses his daughter's blood, to create Biolante, and Biolante is basically her daughter. Biolante, I don't know what you call it. Okay, so Arca, what do you think?
I need to do something.
Dude, we're almost done, man. Come on, man. No, man, do not give up on me, man. Please, man. Just a couple more movies, man. A couple more movies. We're almost done. We're halfway through. Arca? Shit, guys, he's lost. By the way, have you watched any of the Heisei Godzilla movies? Because I only watched Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla 2, and Destroyer. I want to watch Space Godzilla, but
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? And there is, I've watched, of course, 1998. I haven't watched 2000.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Never watched Megavirus. Holy shit. Never watched Megavirus. Already watched Godzilla GMK, of course. That's the coolest. Jesus Christ, I don't know where my dog is from. I'm gonna check them out for a few minutes, okay? I'm gonna check them out for a few seconds. Yeah. I'm back, my friend. Okay. Oh my god, what? Continue. continue? Okay. What's your thought on Godzilla vs. Biolante, the giant rose plant? What is your thought?
7.5.
No, thoughts. Thoughts.
Thoughts? Oh, I kind of, it has some story in it. I say its story is pretty good, and
It's a story-driven film, so yeah, the story's probably good.
pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, 7.5. I give it a solid. Wait, have I given it a score? But if I have given it a score, I'm gonna give it a 7 because I never really watched this movie, so I'm gonna give it a 7. This is a movie that I have watched.
Violante was kind of man-made in some degree, but
Yeah,
unlike some of the other monsters who just came out of space or just woke up from the water.
yeah. Man-made creatures are interesting. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. I've watched this movie and I can tell you now. First time I'm watching this movie, I have to go back a few minutes. I have to go back a few minutes and still don't understand what the fuck is happening until I watched Wikizilla's Heisei Godzilla history. So yeah. So basically, whoa. Basically, there's time travelers that wants to quote in air quotes save Earth from Godzilla. So they decided to kill Godzilla, but for some reason I still don't understand. King Ghidorah appears in the future. So, but Godzilla is still there.
Future.
Godzilla is still there. Wait.
Enggak, ini nggak tolong aja saya punya Bambang.
Wait. Godzilla is buried.
Begitu, tapi aku udah tahu
Jesus.
mikir ya, dia kan kenal ya.
Wait, I believe Godzilla is buried in the ocean.
Mungkin ada.
Oh, I get it now. I get it. So Godzilla is buried in the ocean where the Bikini Atoll bombing was supposed to happen. So and then he got mutated and exploded. So he becomes Godzilla, and then so on. And then King Ghidorah appears in the future because while they were focused on Godzilla, they summoned King Ghidorah, and also Mecha King was over there. So you got all that? Okay, I would give it a solid 9 because it's so good.
I got it.
9 because it's epic, and also I like the time travel shit. So what would you give it? What would you give it, and what are your thoughts? Wow. Okay, Godzilla. First, Godzilla.
Ya.
Godzilla versus Mothra, or
Which Godzilla are we talking about right now?
Godzilla and Mothra battle for Earth.
Oh, sama Ramadi.
What the hell? Jesus Christ.
I had here with your microphone.
Yeah. Okay. My dog is screaming in the background for some reason. My dog, please do not disturb my podcast time. So I've never watched this movie, but I have watched a synopsis, a review. So basically, a three-way battle happened between Godzilla, Mothra, and Batra. And Mothra and Batra team up to defeat Godzilla, and Batra died in the process, and Jesus Christ. And Godzilla also is sealed, but somehow he came back in the sequel. So yeah. Hey Ark, are you there? Okay, what would you give it? I would give it a 6 because I never watched it, and it looks very uninteresting.
I kind of didn't like it. I'll give it a 5.
Okay, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. The United Nations. Basically, the United Nations made this Mechagodzilla weapon. And at the same time, the scientists discover a fresh pterodon egg on this remote island on Japan. And yeah. Spoiler alert, that is not a pterodactyl. That is not a not a pterodon. That is Godzilla Jr. Yeah, the Goji Jr.
No.
So,
No. Wait. Are we talking about the actually useful one or the ugly baby one?
the useful one. The useful one. Junior, not Manila.
The actual mini Godzilla.
Yeah, the actual mini Godzilla. I would give this movie an 8 because it's actually pretty sad when I saw Rodan's gonna die. It's sad. He's such a cool character. Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8. What would you give it?
9.
Cool. Now, Space Goji. Okay, I haven't watched this one honestly. I want to watch this, but I never found the time to. So Godzilla is threatened by 2 new forces. I'm guessing Okira and the freeze tanks and Space Godzilla, a beast spawned from Godzilla's particles in space. I heard that they attacked Space Godzilla's shoulders and crystals to destroy this thing. Right? That's a
his shoulder crystals.
yeah.
Do they actually break?
Yeah, they actually break. Actually, I heard that they break.
No.
Also,
It
yeah.
kinda like a Godzilla design is kinda like if a kid who's obsessed with crystals drew Godzilla.
Also, in the poster there's Mothra. Cool.
Was she even in the movie?
I don't think she played an important role in the movie. So I will give this 7 or 8, 7.5 because this movie was described as an actually cool thrill ride. So yeah, I'm gonna trust the people. Godzilla versus. Oh yeah, what's your rating on?
Godzilla. 8.
Cool. Godzilla versus Destoroyah. Watch this movie. So Godzilla versus Destroyer. So basically, scientists trying the Japanese scientist or whatever scientist has found a what's this creature, and they so they experiment on it. They study on it. But the beast is holy shit. What the fuck? So the beast follows its purpose by destroying Godzilla, and Godzilla is in the verge of nuclear meltdown. We all know that, and Godzilla died, and then Goji Jr. rises. Okay, now.
Oh ya?
Holy.
Nah itu kocok.
Wait. Okay, wait, a 9.
I give it a 9 too. Who's in the background actually? Who's talking in the background?
My mom on the phone.
Can you tell her to talk in another room?
You really can't do that.
Oh, okay, sad. Okay, Godzilla 1998. We know how this goes. We're gonna go straight to it. We're gonna give it. It's a good movie, but not a good Godzilla. So I'm gonna give it a 7. What would you give it? What would you give it?
6.5.
Okay. 2000. Never watched this movie. I believe I never watched this movie. Yeah, I think I never watched this movie. Yeah, I never watched this movie. I never watched any of the Millennium ones, except, never watched any Millennium. It's like Final Wars and GMK. I never watched 2000. I believe I never watched 2000. So, Godzilla 2000, basically giant saucer becomes Orga, and then Orga attack Godzilla, try to swallow Godzilla, and then Godzilla boom. That's the synopsis, by the way.
Godzilla go cool.
I would give it a 7 because the last Godzilla movie in 1998 and was shit, so no one counted that. Then 1995. 1995 was the last Godzilla movie. So basically, this is 5 years. Actually, no, 4 years after 1995. It is the coolest Godzilla design. The coolest Godzilla design, in my opinion. What? What would you give it? Okay, 8. Godzilla vs. Megaguirus is forgettable. It's forgettable. Basically, Godzilla versus the Legion. It tries to recreate the Legion. The Legion from, Gamera. Black hole defense. So Japan creates an artificial black hole defense trap Godzilla forever, but a test device creates a new foes for Godzilla, car-sized dragonflies called Meganula, and they're called Megaguirus. Okay, I'll give it a 4. Forgettable. 4 for forgettable. Get that? Also, okay, what would you give it, Arca? Arca? Are you there, man?
What?
What would you give Godzilla vs. Megaguirus? What would you give Godzilla vs. Megaguirus? I gave it a 4 for forgettable.
I'll be generous. I'll give it a 5.
Cool. Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, giant monster all out there, or GMK. Bitch, this movie is dope. This movie is banging. God damn. I've watched this and it's banging for sure. Godzilla is basically an embodiment. Basically, a lot of ghosts fuse into Godzilla, and then a lot of the other kaijus are basically smaller than him. So it actually says that the victims are all, there's a lot of victims from World War II, and also the ghosts are from World War II. A lot of victims, and the Guardians of Earth, King Ghidorah, the Guardian of Guardian of Earth is Baragon, Guardian of the Sea is Mothra, Guardian of the Skies are Ghidorah. They team up to beat Godzilla. Well, Baragon doesn't last very long. Of course, we know that. We all know that. And Mothra is definitely one of the coolest Mothra that I've ever seen. Not design-wise, but character-wise. King Ghidorah, just badass. Just badass. Just badass. I'm gonna give this a 9. What would you give it? Yo.
Operasi terus ya?
9.
Okay, cool. Never watched Against Godzilla and Tokyo SOS, but I heard Tokyo SOS is forgettable, and the new Gojira Godzilla in the Japanese, the government built a robotic giant bone. Okay, this is interesting. I will give this a lot of points because it's interesting. I'm gonna give it an 8 because it has an interesting idea, and also the Absolute Zero cannon is just fucking overpowered. I love that weapon. Godzilla, Tokyo SOS. Okay, what would you give Godzilla Against Godzilla?
Okay, so it's even the one where there's the new Godzilla model?
No, it's the new Godzilla model came in Godzilla Against Godzilla. What would you rate Godzilla Against Godzilla?
7.
Cool. So, okay. Godzilla Tokyo SOS, I heard it's forgettable. So, do you want to talk about it? I think we should talk about it. Wait, I'm DMing someone important. Wait. Fucking shit. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Okay, let's talk about SOS. I never watched this, but 1 year after the fight between Godzilla and Mechagodzilla, the two monsters, along with Mothra, face off in a conclusive battle royale. Hell yeah! But I heard this movie is pretty forgettable, and also they nerfed Mechagodzilla and beefed up Godzilla. So I don't like this one. I'm gonna give it a 5 because I still like Mechagodzilla. So So, Orca. Also, a fun fact, Godzilla's scars actually looks like the pattern of fur in my dog's chest. Exactly the same. Okay, what would you give it, Orca? Orca? Bro, what happened, man? Yo, Orca, what would you give it? Yo. What the fuck, man? Answer me, bitch. Bitch, answer me, bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch.
7.
Okay, cool.
6.9.
Cool. 69. Final Wars. Okay, we all know 10 out of 10. Cool. Godzilla's 15th anniversary.
No, 420 out of 10.
No. 11. Remember, we have the 11. Oh yeah. Actually, no. I'm not gonna give GMK 9. I'm gonna give it 11. Final Wars 11 for sure. Godzilla's 50th anniversary project, in which Godzilla travels around the world, fight his old foes and his allies, plus a new mysterious monster named Monster X, which turns out to be Kaiser Ghidorah, a much more beefed up King Ghidorah.
Pretty much 11. No question.
No question. This is 11. No question, no doubts. 11. This movie is a badass, action-packed MonsterVerse movie. This should be in the MonsterVerse, but it's not. So fuck. It's 11. No question, man. Okay, now Godzilla 2014. I'm gonna give it a 10. I changed my mind. I remember that Bryan Cranston was here, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, actually, never mind. A 10. A 10 because this movie is pretty dark. Instead of focusing on lighter tones like the last movie, this movie goes dark like the original. When I mean dark, it's dark. You can't see shit. I watched this.
Godzilla.
I watched this on my
even
TV.
Godzilla's dorsal planes don't even, bright plane it up that much.
Yeah. They're just like they're taking a weird spin on it. This one looks more like an animal than it's Godzilla. Looks more like a crocodile. A mutated crocodile.
I do like the head though. The head looks pretty.
Okay, I do admit the head looks pretty progress. I do admit, and the legs are actually good. They're actually pretty realistic. I like the beefy leg. I adore the airport scene. The Hawaii airport entrance. It's
My
dope.
man has a whole 6-pack, bro.
I know. They try to make Godzilla very, very strong here. But I don't think he's that strong, honestly. I still would think Final Wars Godzilla and basically any Millennium Godzilla would just beat the shit out of him if he was the size of the others. Okay. It's a
KOT.
It's a solid 10 for me.
KOM.
Wait, what? KOM? No, not yet. We still have the animes and Shin. Shin is the best in my opinion. I give Shin an 11 because it's the best in my opinion.
We got Fat Godzilla and Boomer Godzilla.
No, he's not Fat Godzilla. You know Nightmare Animatronics, right?
Yes.
Nightmare Godzilla and Boomer Godzilla. That's how you do it.
Oh, I see.
The teeth look similar to the teeth on the belly of Fredbear and Nightmare. So yeah, I call it Nightmare because of that. Japan. I have watched this movie tons of times. So if you guys don't know, basically 1954 movie, but takes place in the future. And also the Godzilla defeat is more interesting than the original. The original is just dropping a bomb that just kills all oxygen. Well, in Shin Godzilla, they inject chemicals.
Into his dorsal plates.
No, into his mouth. Hey, fun fact.
From what I remember, it was his back.
No.
His dorsal plates.
No, his mouth.
Oh.
So, in the Shin-chan anime, Godzilla made an appearance a week before the release of Shin Godzilla. And Shin Godzilla got defeated by Shin-chan farting in Godzilla's mouth. Wow, that's very foreshadowing of the movie. Wow, inserting chemical into his mouth? Wow, it's so much like the movie's ending. Shin Godzilla, I think it's a one-time project, but I would love to see Shin Godzilla 2. I would love to see the King Ghidorah and the monster and the Rodan. I would love to see that.
Shin Ghidorah would probably look pretty chat.
Actually, Toho has already made a design of Shin Ghidorah. Just go Google.
I haven't seen it.
Just go Google Shin Ghidorah poster. Just Google it, and you will see an artsy poster. And yeah, that artsy poster is just what you think it is. It's Shin Godzilla. It's Shin Ghidorah. The scariest Ghidorah in my opinion. Like King of the Monster got no shit on this one. Shin Ghidorah. Go to images, Shin Ghidorah. It's definitely the scariest Ghidorah. If Shin Godzilla is the scariest Godzilla, then Shin Ghidorah will be the scariest Ghidorah. Right? Okay.
Shin moves are about to look like a horror movie for monsters.
Yeah. If the Shin Godzilla series will be continued, we actually got some news from Toho that in 2020, after Godzilla vs. Kong, Toho now can make Godzilla movies again. So, Shin Godzilla has been advertised as the new face of Godzilla. Well, the Monsterverse has been advertised as the American.
Monsterverse or the Boomer Godzilla?
Wait, the new face of Godzilla is Shin Godzilla. The Monsterverse is the promotion face of Godzilla. Because American audience watch more American movies, and most toys is bought by American audience. But Shin Godzilla is the face of Godzilla. Shin.
So we got Horror Godzilla and Chadhead Godzilla.
We got Boomer Godzilla too. Don't forget that one.
Boomer Godzilla.
So I think Toho is gonna make another one after Godzilla vs. Kong, because I believe the deal with Warner Brothers gets all right of Toho, and Warner Brothers will produce Godzilla movie for the next 5 or 6 years. So Shin Godzilla 2 is very likely, guys. They cannot.
I'd like to see that.
Like, a lot of people wanted Shin Godzilla 2, so probably Toho would deliver. Why? Because
it should 2 instantly be like a King of the Monsters, but Toho version.
I don't think so. I think it will be focusing more on horror ideas for Ghidorah, because I heard actually that Ghidorah is gonna be some horror monster or something. For people that haven't seen Shin Godzilla, if you find any synopsis on anywhere, it's gonna be very secretive. Like, the Shin Godzilla on IMDb is definitely the shortest IMDb synopsis I've ever seen. Japan is plucked into chaos upon the appearance of giant monster. That's it. That's the only thing. Only the 4th form is revealed, and the other is just basically mysterious. Even till today, those Bandai merchants still, I don't know, doesn't really talk a lot about Kamata-kun and Shinagawa-kun.
Right. The human Godzilla things on Shin's tail.
Yeah. Actually, if you think about it, I think the plot is very simple. The plot is simple. The beginning plot, the one that will kick off the movie. Those things will awake in 20 days, and those things will come out. And when the rise of this horror creature, King Ghidorah, they will merge back to become Godzilla and defeat this Ghidorah creature.
Wait, merge back?
Yeah.
No, those little guys don't even make up 20% of Godzilla's masses.
Dude, Shin Godzilla can do anything, remember? He can do anything.
He's the big horror fat dude. Been doing anything.
He's the biggest guy. He's the strongest one. Not the biggest, but the strongest for sure. Okay, I give this movie 11. 11 because it's so.
Wait. He's considered the strongest because of his atomic breath.
No,
correct?
because of
his laser breath?
because his ability. He can do anything. He can sprout wings if he wants. He can grow. He can sprout wings, grow lots of arms. He can adapt.
When did Shin become an anime protagonist?
No, it was revealed in the movie like they were talking. Shin can do anything because Shin can mutate itself. And also, a fun theory from my friend Monsterverse is Shin Godzilla is constantly in pain because of his mutation, which I think makes sense. Shin acts like those toddlers that are confused with how iPads work and they just raged.
From my POV, he just seems like a brain dead dog.
Personally, the screams and how they portray his screams looks like he's screaming, like literally screaming in pain. So I'll give this 11 because this movie is very, 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 very good. When I first saw this movie, I was impressed. This movie is definitely the best Godzilla movie in my opinion. Okay, let's go to...
When I first saw it, I kind of didn't like it, but then I started to like it more after rewatching.
Yeah, like, this movie is basically... Toho has made this Godzilla like the face of Godzilla.
Bro, imagine if Shin just starts growing 9 tails and then just becomes a whole different creature.
Do you know I'm gonna tell you the original idea for Shin Godzilla. This is what I tried to tell you last time. The original idea for Shin Godzilla. Remember, it's directed by Hideaki Anno. Who is Hideaki Anno again?
I don't know.
The director of Evangelion. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is originally gonna be a shit show. Not a bad shit show, like a shit show, a little shit show. He said he's gonna deliver the most horrifying interpretation of Godzilla, the greatest worst nightmare. So, what's the concept again? What's the concept? The concept is Godzilla from basic. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Shin Godzilla is a frilled shark. It's a frilled shark.
Godzilla's a what?
A frilled shark. I'm gonna send you an image of frilled shark, and you're gonna see how it's so similar. Frilled shark.
Bro, what if Godzilla just mutates into another Ghidorah?
Possible. Frilled shark. Yeah. Godzilla is a frilled shark.
Ew, what the? I just found.
Have you Googled frilled shark?
I want to send you the image.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the image now. Wow. No, that's not Shin Ghidorah, but that's a cool one. That's a cool Ghidorah for sure. Poggers on that.
Shin evolves. Yeah, pretty cool.
This Godzilla is a frilled shark. Trust me. Look at this image. It's basically the first form of.
Oh my.
See, it's Godzilla. See, it's Godzilla.
Oh, you're telling me.
Godzilla is a frilled shark.
A fat-ass fish.
Yes. Yes. They look the same. Oh yeah. By the way, the original idea of Shin Godzilla is a frilled shark that ends up becoming the universe. What? I ain't shitting you. Let me tell you this 20. Wait.
Some Kirito over heaven lord just goes into the water, and some random krill shark give him I don't know, anime powers and just lets him evolve.
Yeah. Okay, let me tell you the story. So it begins like Shin Godzilla. Like the movie.
Boy.
The beginning, the Act 1 is basically the whole movie. And then it continues on. After Act 1, he becomes humans. And the humans evolved to actually looking like an alien. And then they merged back to become this giant flying saucer. Actually, no. Godzilla become the flying saucer and then become the humans. And then they mutate to become the Earth itself. And then they mutate to consume the whole universe. And then they consumed everything else. And then they dies. You got that?
Feels like I just watched an acid. I just heard an acid trip story.
Oh god. I know it's very crazy. Also, before he became a jet, he splits into thousands of Godzillas. Yes, I ain't shitting you. I'm gonna send you concept art right now.
Godzilla just went from a simple lizard who can breathe fire into a literal god.
I'm gonna send you some horrifying concept arts. It's some horrifying shit. Okay, okay. Check your Discord. I'm sending you now. Oh my god. Yep, you're gonna be up for a ride. Have you checked it out? Yo, you there? Yo, Arca. I'm pretty sure you're speechless seeing all these designs. Arca? Yo, man, you there? Check your Discord.
Yeah, I'm checking out.
You're speechless. One looks like a Zilla. A mutated Zilla. Yeah, I ain't gonna blame you. It's fucked up. I'm gonna send you more fucked up concept arts. There's a lot because all these are from the book. And also here, there's
I don't know how American fans are gonna react to this if they only watch like King of the Monsters and the 2014 one.
They're probably gonna think, oh shit, what do we just watch? This, you mean the American Gods? You mean the American Godzilla is basically a more simple Godzilla, a way more simple Godzilla than this one.
Yeah, he's just American Godzilla just a slightly.
Oh no, here's the first form. Here's the first
form.
form. The first form. There's the first form image. The first form. Jesus Christ! I can see that this thing is a big-mouthed shark. Here's the flying saucer jet. You know, the one that he curled up to become a flying saucer. And look, the humanoid creature. Yep, I ain't shitting you when I say that.
Bro, when did Godzilla turn into a whale shark?
I know. You can't blame me. Blame Hideaki Anno. Don't blame me, man. Godzilla is gonna be a god in the original concept. And Toho, of course, Toho said, "Fuck no," because this thing is just way out of the question. Just no. They said no. Also, here I'm gonna send you a fucked up horror image of Godzilla.
Bro, imagine if Godzilla evolves into a human, into that, well, let me find it. Where's the image? This, the one where he's like putting his hands together.
Do you know?
And then, yes, like a human Mega Godzilla.
Do you know that they actually made a puppet or a puppet of the human Godzilla?
Bro, what? Bro, imagine if that thing just starts flying in the air.
Yeah.
And then he shoots a beam out of his mouth, and then the whole earth just explodes.
He becomes the universe at the end. Guys.
What is Godzilla?
This is Hideaki Anno, the director of.
I don't know what atomic waste does, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't make you into a six-dimensional god. I'm pretty sure it just turns you into legendary Godzilla and not this hideous, horrifying, eldritch god.
Yes, a lot of people describe Godzilla as a Lovecraftian monster stronger than Azathoth. By the way, Azathoth is the strongest Lovecraftian monster, the god of the universe, the devourer of life, and the death of all life.
Last time I heard about Lovecraftian, I only remember some
underwater
dude who, if he woke up, the entire universe is just gone.
Yep, this is Lovecraftian horror here. Look at this. Look at the first image I sent you. That's basically Lovecraftian horrors. Right?
Yeah.
First image is Lovecraftian horror. And these human Godzilla, they become sentient. They know what they're doing. They become the
I
citizens
wouldn't be
of Earth.
surprised if in the movie there's gonna be some kind of Godzilla cult.
Hideaki Anno describes the second. If there is a second movie, Hideaki Anno describes it as, if Godzilla can't beat society, Godzilla will become the society. Holy shit. Godzilla.
Well, that's one way to twist Joker's words.
Yep. One way to twist Joker's words. And if Godzilla can't beat the universe, then he just becomes the universe. That's simple, man. I will send you a video to a more complete dive to Shin Goji. I will send you a video link. Wait, I'm gonna share this to me Discord first. To me Discord server. Just go. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna send you a link to the more complete explanation. The more complete original Godzilla story. Also, there's this all theory video saying, what if Godzilla showed up in the Monsterverse? Okay, everyone will be dead before they even know Shin Godzilla was a fucking thing. Yeah, that's it. That's the video. Go watch it.
Oh, Dangerville.
Wait, before you watch Dangerville, we still have a lot. We have still a couple more Godzilla movies to talk about. Get your stomach ready, because Planet of the Monsters is just a boring Godzilla movie. Every single Netflix movie that is tried something that's related to other medias or shit. Making Godzilla an anime, okay, I admit that is actually a pretty interesting idea. Interesting idea. Yeah, interesting idea. I've watched all three. And I could say City on the Edge of Battle is probably the most interesting. First one's just, hey, there's Godzilla. Godzilla shoot us, we die. We do speech, and then mini Godzilla die, and then big boy Godzilla rise from mountain.
Big boomer Godzilla appears.
City on the Edge of Battle. I'm gonna give all of them the same score, but let's go City on the Edge of Battle. City on the Edge of
Beard Godzilla looks pretty Chad.
City on the Edge of Battle is the longest, 101 minutes. The rest is like 80-90 minutes. And okay. All of them is the same. But Godzilla City on the Edge is most interesting. So basically, they found Mecha Godzilla. Mecha Godzilla becomes a city, and the city is now currently the biggest creature, the biggest recorded creature in the universe, in the Godzilla universe, the biggest recorded creature in the universe, in the Godzilla universe, the biggest recorded, I'm saying recorded, not biggest creature. Godzilla City on the Edge of Battles, Mecha Godzilla is 14 kilometers long.
14? Okay, wait. Are you recording right now? I just wanna...
Yeah. Why?
Alright. I just wanna ask. Okay. 14 kilometers long.
Yeah. Guys, Arca is speechless, guys. He cannot comprehend he can't comprehend the
Is my dude supposed to be a replica of Godzilla or a snake?
No, not. Listen. The biggest, not the longest. Oh. The biggest. I said the biggest recorded. It's not a snake. He's a city. You haven't watched the movie, haven't you? He became a city. Nope. And the city that is sentient. The city is it's sentient. God damn it, I love this movie. It may be boring, but I love it. I love the movie, not like the other two. The other two, okay. They have interesting ideas, but they're not as good as City on the Edge of Battle. Okay, actually no, I'm gonna give City on the Edge of Battle a solid 9 because it is interesting. Godzilla the Planet Eater. You wanna know something? This movie doesn't waste time on Ghidorah. This movie doesn't waste time. The first scene, okay, we're studying. Oh my God, Godzilla's still dormant. The next thing you know, King Ghidorah just popped out of nowhere.
Black hole disappeared. Space just farted and a black hole appeared.
So, in the Planet Eater universe, there is these two aliens that team up with Earth. In the second movie, the second alien, the Bilosaludos, actually used Mechagodzilla to try to become a more powerful creature, and manipulate the humans to give up their bodies to become Mechagodzilla, which is fucked up. Godzilla, the Planet Eater, this time the other alien, is worshipping Ghidorah. So basically, the next thing you know, the giant spaceship on top of Earth is basically crushed to death by Ghidorah. Arka, you wanna know what's funny?
What?
Funny thing is, no one can see Ghidorah on their devices. No one actually seen Ghidorah. But Ghidorah is there. No one's seen it on their devices. They just pick a gravitational anomaly. That's the only thing. They don't see a creature coming towards them. They only see a gravitational anomaly. That's how powerful Ghidorah. And also, do you want to know the length of Ghidorah?
50 kilometers?
Nope. Unlimited.
Oh.
Limitless.
So he just turned from a dragon to a snake.
Actually, no. He can extend himself. He can extend the neck. Ghidorah
What does he have? The Go-Go Gadget Extendo neck?
Yeah, he got the extendo neck. Basically, he can extend himself. But if you don't want to extend himself and put him in his normal length, it's 20 kilometers. Yeah. Wow, we're full of big things already. Godzilla is big compared to the other boys. Godzilla is, small compared to the other boys. Yo, Arka, listen to me, man.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm listening.
So, this movie is scary for sure. Like, seriously. So, the Exivs are the evil alien. They basically manipulate people, so they're scary. Like, the ship that houses the most of humanity in space is crushed to death. And most of the people that worship Ghidorah, worship the god that Exiv is referring to as Ghidorah, is basically cut in half. Basically, Ghidorah's shadows interacted with them. Ghidorah is basically the most powerful being I've ever seen since Barney the dinosaur. Yo, man, you there?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
So basically,
how is Barney the second strongest compared to, Ghidorah? We all know Barney can destroy a planet with his fingers. He had an interstellar battle with the god Shrek.
Listen, okay? Listen. No one can touch Ghidorah. No one can only see him. But no one can touch Ghidorah. Godzilla is basically aching in pain while Ghidorah is biting him through space-time reality. Godzilla can't even touch him.
Can gravity do something?
No.
Against him?
The atomic beam even deflects. Atomic beam doesn't even affect Ghidorah. Ghidorah is just basically God.
That's pretty broken. I will not lie.
King of the Monsters. We will give this a solid 8. Remember, hey, do you know Warner Brothers, right?
It's 10 for me.
You know Warner Brothers, right? Warner Brothers is like a kid. If they got some critics from the fans, they will panic and they will try to fix it, but dial the fix to 11. Remember in Superman, a lot of fans complained about Superman basically destroying Metropolis and killing Zod, guess what? They made every single battle after that movie in an uninhabited place. And the villain of that each of that movie is a CGI monstrosity. Yeah.
Oh.
God damn it.
But I don't really see the master fix in Godzilla.
Listen.
Other than
Listen.
he himself.
No. In the first movie, he's dark. The movie is dark. King of the Monster is basically just a light show.
Well, it's still kind of dark, but a lot brighter than the last
in
one.
Godzilla King, in Moist Critical's review, he describes this movie as it should be called Godzilla King of the Craves.
No, okay. That was because of the theater the place.
No, not exactly. Not exactly. I also feel the feel. Okay, it's basically a light show. If Ghidorah even steps into the scene, it's basically a light show. That's the biggest complaint. But again, if you don't have a big TV, it's okay. But still, it's the biggest.
I watched it on a laptop and in the movies.
I watched it in the theaters, and my eyes were burning.
I was in the theater, and it was pretty cool. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I did have to explain to some people who is who.
Wait, what do you mean?
Can you guess who that is?
What do you
I
mean?
went to a movie. I went to the movies to watch KOTM.
Yeah.
You know I can go alone, right?
Yeah.
And guess who's asking me what monster is what?
Wait, you cannot go alone?
I don't have money.
Oh, so who you're going with?
Parents.
Okay. You gotta explain all of them. Oh, cool. I have to feel, man. It's just a light show,
But
man.
for me, KOTM is 10 for me.
I will give it an 8. Why 8? Because this movie is... Pardon me for saying this, but not because of a light show. A light show I would just decrease like half a point. But the biggest problem with this movie is basically that this movie just it kind of ditches the plot. You know, it's not a plot-driven movie like the last one. It's more of an action-driven movie. All right?
Yeah.
It's more of an action-driven movie than it is plot movie. The last movie was a plot movie, and they hate it because it's kind of boring. So they decided to ditch the plot and just focus on the monster more. But I like the idea that instead of like the last one, the humans are just like, okay, we're just passing by. This one, actually, the humans actually ties together with Godzilla, which I like. So, yeah, cool. That's the biggest problem. They ditch the plots, and instead they ditch the plot. Like the plot is just okay. Let's set up a small plot instead of having no plot at all. Let's just set up the small plot, boom, and then let's just abandon the plot. Abandon the rest of the plot. We're just gonna set up a small plot, abandon the rest of it. Okay, cool. I'll give it an 8. Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay,
We haven't watched
I want to know your thoughts about the monkey versus lizard trailer.
Okay, let's review Monkey versus Godzilla versus Monkey. Godzilla versus Monkey. I have to say, Godzilla's kind of a dick here.
It might not be Godzilla though.
Yeah, I know. They portray Godzilla like a dick. It's obviously Mechagodzilla. The whole trailer is based on Mechagodzilla. By the way, do you want to hear my plot theory?
What?
The theory of my plot is, like, Apex want to control the world, and Alexander Skarsgård is already confirmed as the villain of this movie. So, I believe Alexander Skarsgård is the head of the creation of Mechagodzilla, and they pretend to be Mechagodzilla, and Mechagodzilla destroys Apex facility to cover themselves. And then Mechagodzilla attacks Apex because why would Apex cover their tracks? Like, I mean, come on, why would Apex destroy their own facility? So Mechagodzilla destroyed Apex facilities and Monarch facilities, and then he went after Kong, which is the candidate of king. So yeah, and then real Goji just comes out of nowhere and then kills Mechagodzilla without Kong knowing. So when Kong finds Godzilla, they brawl. Yeah. Kong mistaken Godzilla for King Godzilla. Kong mistaken Godzilla. By the way, do you know the creation of Mechagodzilla?
Wait, do you think that Mechagodzilla is shorter than the actual Godzilla?
I don't think so. I think he's in size. By the way, do you know Serizawa's son is there in the trailer? Ren Serizawa? Yo, bitch. You hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Ren Serizawa is in the trailer.
Oh, Serizawa's son.
Yeah. He helps. He's working for Apex. He's helping with the Mechagodzilla thing. He wants revenge. Fuck Godzilla. Mechagodzilla's better. By the way, Mechagodzilla is created by the brains
I have a
from...
question.
Wait. King Ghidorah's brain just put on a mech. So yeah, rematch. Okay, what's the question?
Do you think the fight's gonna be in daylight or in nighttime, but lighted because of Hong Kong?
The fight between Kong and Godzilla, the one that we see in the trailer where Kong becomes Thor, is probably in Hong Kong. It's probably Mechagodzilla and Kong. And yeah. And then the final fight between Godzilla and Kong takes place in the Hollow Earth, I believe. So it's basically in
Where it's daylight.
Yeah, daylight. Finally, a battle in broad daylight in a Godzilla movie. Also,
wait, I'll ask this again.
Yeah.
Do you think Mechagodzilla will be shorter than Godzilla?
Nope. I think it will be taller or at the same size. Yo, bitch.
Yes.
Yo, bitch.
Yes.
We are done with the podcast.
Alright.
Finally. Bye, everybody.